Hi everyone.
Hello and welcome. Today we have a huge, nice, good-looking ship, the Tier 7 Algerie, and the captain's name is Camo 68. And this map it's 4th line, and I would like to show you this replay for, of course, the reason some of you and one of those guys are me grinding this line, and I would like to very much know what do you think about tier 7. Now for me tier 7 it is very interesting because all tier 7 ships are very interesting. Why? It's because of the matchmaking. Same thing goes with if you own Fiji, if you own a Belfast, you will be many times top dog, and you have a little bit better range than anyone else. I'm not saying that you are, how shall I say, a DPM monster, because you are not. I'm not saying that you have a lot of guns, because you don't have. You only have 8 guns. But you do have, it's pretty okay guns, and beside, and this is the best thing about this, it's the right type of size of guns. 203mm. This is the first heavy cruiser, and you have decent AA, and range is absolutely fantastic. You have the best range of any cruiser at tier 7. Now this captain, he said that he was very pleased about leaving the tier 6 because the tier 6 was very squishy and it was very hard to deal with it, and I do kind of agree. It's not because I do believe that the tier 6 La Grazine, it's not a really bad ship, it's just the bad matchmaking. When you're versus tier 8, you are so, how should I say, you don't have too much HP pool or range or DPM or anything to deal with pretty much anything. That's why I do believe Wargaming should never nerf the hell of the reload time of their guns. I mean, seriously, why should the French tier 6 has the worst DPM and the worst reload of any 152mm guns in this game? For me, that it's a just bloody mystery. Now this, on the other hand, like Pensacola showing tons of her side. Oh man, only 2,500. That was very, how should I say, very bad dispersion or something. Now we find 3 Citadel. That's what I more like it, and 16,300 damage. And this time we should normally finish her off, but we didn't. Why? Because she stopped the slight little angle, it makes the AP, and this is kind of important, guys. If you want to play with this ship, don't ricochet. Yeah, I should definitely change to HE. Okay, Emily, that's okay. I don't know if this guy is going for Pensacola. Okay, now it's showing the preferred outside. This should be Pensacola's end in normal case. It's only 7 kilometers away. What? 7 overpen. Holy macaron. That was very unlucky, to be honest with you. Versus other French crews, especially the tier 5. Always use AP. Always use AP. And same goes things with Omaha. Now the DPM is not quite there, but you have the right caliber. 3 overpen again. Now this salvo should do it, folks. Come on, guys. Come on, reload the damn guns so we can... Ooh, that was a one trollish... I don't know why should I say the performance of the AP or not something great. Yeah, it's the right call to change to HE. We had too much bounce, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not like heavy US AP or hell, not even British AP. And maybe this is the... I don't know, some weird stuff going on. The AP performance is not quite there. Finally 2 citadels. And we still have AP loaded. He's turning away. And yeah. Okay, Z22. Now we should definitely in normal case have the HE loaded for destroyers. Ooh, what a big hit! Holy macaroni! How can you do with the AP so much damage? Was close to 4,900 damage or something. A980, and this T22, it's overextended. Now we lost a little bit, unfortunately, or you know, duel versus Omaha. Omaha also punish us hard, and he's in the smoke, and our plane is up. The people who played this ship say that the armor, it's actually kind of a trollish, that it's you don't have like thin paper, no good piece of crap armor. This is the first heavy cruiser, and actually some people say that it's not easy to citadel this Algerie cruiser, and it's of course when you have the speed boost on, she is a very good cruiser. Okay, crap. Oh, this is bad, folks, but this is the HE performance for you. I do believe, and this is my final conclusion about the guns, her HE guns, it's not a joke. I do believe it's pretty high percent to put your enemy on fire, pretty goddamn high, even though you only have 8 guns, and they are pretty punchy, not like Japanese guns, but on the other hand, you don't have that really goddamn slow turret traverse. And this is kind of a neat, nice, important information about the French cruiser. Especially for tier 5, tier 6 cruiser, they have very fast workable turrets traverse speed. And I don't know quite about the tier 7, but I don't believe it's bad. No, it's definitely workable. And this team, they lost A, B, and C, and C, this captain alone. Capped, which is good. 58,000, only 2 fires, but he used a lot of AEP, and you can see here there's 5 citadels. Please let me know what you think about Algerie in general. I know at tier 7, to be honest with you, are 2 very powerful, strong cruisers. I'm talking about Myoko and I'm talking about the Fiji. They play totally different, and same thing goes folks with the Algerie. Algerie, it's not any playstyle. You don't stay in the smoke, you don't have any smoke, but what you are knowing long range HE spammer. And Flamou, very how should I say, surprisingly, he actually liked this ship, and he said that this, if you know how to play, don't get me wrong, it's not like this is a very deadly strong cruiser, especially versus battleship, but dealing with other cruisers and long HE spammer, if you know how to position yourself, it's absolutely okay ship. Not something bloody amazing, but definitely keeper, or yeah, I do believe that's the right word. The Flamou said it's a strong tier, surprisingly strong tier 7 cruiser. And for me personal, I do, because of matchmaking, like all the tier 7 ship. It doesn't matter if it's a battleship, destroyer, or cruiser. And We have AP loaded. Let's see what's going on versus Murmansk and La Grazonière. Bounce, one bounce, 100% bounce. There's two aiming at us right now, two ships. No, we are not spotted anymore. The dispersion is not quite there. I do believe, and this is kind of a weird part, the AP shell's velocity, it's not the same thing with HE, which, I mean, they are a little bit slower. But I do believe it's in 10.6 kilometers. It's short enough that the AP should do their job. And they do. One Citadel and two Overpen. And next salvo might finish this Murmansk actually. And this looks pretty good salvo. Yeah, very good. Congratulations with the final blow with the Citadel. He aimed perfectly, this captain. Absolutely perfect. Now, once again, I'm not saying that this ship will perform any special versus tier 9 or tier 8 ships. And this gameplay is versus when we are top dog. So keep that in mind. What I'm trying to say, it's a whole lot easier to kill a tier 5 cruiser than you can deal a tier 7 or a tier 9. Tier 9, oh, you are just, I don't know, just a goddamn supporter, because tier 9 cruiser with a reload module and stuff like that will have a greater DPM and perhaps even better range. But it's nothing about the range. It's about the HP pool, and it's about the reload of those guns. And somehow, yeah, and this is also a big thing. Tier 9 cruisers, some of them, they have more guns than you only have 8. And we are using AP towards a battleship. Actually pretty good results. Oh yeah, that salvo was more than 5,000 damage, which is not bad. Not bad for AP. Okay. See, I'm very interested to see this performance of the AP. Oh yeah, matter of fact, if a battleship showing you a site, use AP if you are within 10 kilometers or close to 10 kilometers. You can definitely hurt the battleship. Now that salvo, the last one was kind of unfortunate. I probably should use HE now. It's because all five ricochet. Man, 203mm guns, all ricochet, all 5. Holy cow. Yeah, now he changed this to the H because the last salvo was just ridiculous. And 593, two shells for 593. And someone put us on fire. What do you know? That was how he was turning, so I don't blame this captain that he. Now the turret traverse speed is not something amazing, to be honest with you. I mean, they're not like tier 6, but it's definitely okay. Oh man, this Congo is very low HP, and now he's aiming at us, I do believe. Alright. And La Grazonière is, maybe that's the bugger who put us on fire, I would believe. But it's kind of a smart to aim on the superstructure and try to finish the Congo off. And here's this thing. From 12 km to your max range, there's so much range that he cannot sail away. You might actually delete that battleship in 1 or 2 salvos with HE alone. Because 17.9, it's not a joke, I'm talking about the range. And what do you know, he has 859 HP pool left, the poor Congo. When I say poor Congo hits, after all, it's a tier 5 vessel. Unfortunately, the matchmaking, it is what it is. Okay, we engage in Algerie, the right ammo, AP. To this La Grazanier, and especially the tier 5, they are so thin armor, it's basically a Royal Navy cruiser, if not even worse armor than Royal Navy cruiser. It's easy to do max damage. So there's 2 destroyers left, one Shinome and one Hatsuharu, and this cruiser La Grossinier, it's the last one. And we have AP loaded, folks. I do believe that maybe we might Citadel, as long as she is showing a perfect broadside. And she does. She's sailing straight, nice and steady. Let's see now this 203mm guns. Oh man, that was a very bad, very unfortunately. Maybe in the next salvo, if yeah, we should delete this with next salvo. They're also pretty good tied together. Man, what a trollish armor. And I kind of to be honest with you, this captain ain't good. There's nothing wrong with his aim, but that one was definitely much better. And we receive high caliber and Confederate with that salvo. Maybe this time he's still sailing straight. Okay, yep, if you're sailing straight in the French cruiser, you're doing something wrong. And we delete her, and that's our 4th kill. And I do believe you basically have this on the back. Ooh, that was a lot of torps. Holy macaroni, that's a lot of torps. But okay, Shinome was. Now we should probably change to HE and put the spotter plane or the fighter. And what do you know, Shinome killed our Hatsuharu, the bugger. And we still have AP loaded. 2800, not bad. We now change to HE, and it's the right call, I do believe. Yeah. Well, Cleveland took her down with 12 guns at tier 6. Okay, that's Cleveland with short range, but I do believe it's showing you the performance of Algerie. Not bad in AP performance, but then you have to kind of be pretty close. But otherwise, I do believe this is an amazing long range HE spammer. Yeah, I know Miyoko has more guns and more puncher guns, but with Miyoko's build how she is, you can never use all tier 10 guns if you're not perfectly broadside. So that's a little bit downside with Miyoko. But otherwise, she is a very strong cruiser after all. But the playstyle is different. The Algerie's playstyle is totally different, and you use this ship in different playstyle. So I do believe that this game is all about to end. It's only 1 minute and 37 seconds left, and we don't know quite where this Hatsuharu is. Maybe he's at A. Do some damage and get more credits. He's right. It's not point to hide away or something. We are detected, and over there close by must the Hatsuharu be. Now even our Fubuki is extremely low HP, and Cleveland is over there, so I don't think I don't believe that this Hatsuharu will show not when Cleveland and the Algerie are close by. He can actually still kill our Fubuki. I'm talking about the Hatsuharu. And what do you know, he's sailing away. I knew it. I knew it. It was a little bit awkward aim. And thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Have a good one. Bye.